Imagine feeling completely satisfied after every meal, without eating more. Believe it or not, it's absolutely possible, and honestly, a lot simpler than you might think. Ever found yourself finishing a meal only to realize you barely even tasted it? It's a super common dilemma nowadays, folks, and it often leaves us feeling, well, a little empty. Just think about that lunch you grabbed while scrolling through your phone, or maybe dinner with the TV on in the background. Does that ring a bell? I know it certainly does for me sometimes. We're so often just eating on autopilot, totally disconnected from what's actually right there on our plates. It's almost like the food just vanished, leaving us wondering if we even had a meal at all. This little habit, while it seems harmless, can actually mess with our natural fullness cues, making us crave more even when our bodies don't truly need it. It's a subtle cycle, but a really powerful one, don't you think? But hey, what if I told you there's a simple, even ancient, practice that can totally transform your mealtime experience from just a rushed necessity into a genuine moment of pure enjoyment? Prepare to be amazed. It's called mindful eating, and it's not about some new diet or strict rules, but rather a completely new way of engaging. It's less about what you eat and much, much more about how you eat. We're definitely not talking about restrictive rules or complicated counting here, but instead bringing a gentle awareness to every single bite. It's all about reconnecting with a fundamental human activity that for many of us has just become another thing on the never-ending to-do list. Let's dive right in. This whole process actually starts in your brain. When you truly engage with your food, really taking the time to notice the colors, the smells, and yes, even the textures, your body actually preps itself for much better digestion. Think about it. When you see and smell something incredibly delicious, doesn't your mouth just start watering? That's your body getting ready. It's this complex symphony of signals that kicks off even before the first bite ever hits your tongue. Ever noticed how food just seems to sit sometimes, leaving you feeling sluggish and heavy? It might just be because your digestive system wasn't properly warmed up, literally. This simple shift, this moment of focused attention, could be exactly the change you've been looking for. It's about so much more than just taste. It's about optimizing your body's natural processes. And here's why that matters for anyone who's ever experienced that uncomfortable post-meal too full feeling. By slowing down and genuinely paying attention, you actually give your body enough time to signal that it's had enough. Our bodies are truly incredible at sending these messages. They whisper to us, "Hey, I'm satisfied," or "That was delicious, I'm good now." But in our super fast-paced lives, those whispers often get totally drowned out by distractions, by the next notification on our phone, or the next task on our list. What if those fullness signals were there all along, patiently waiting for us to just listen? It typically takes around 20 minutes for our brain to actually register that our stomach is full. So if you're finishing a meal in 5, you're likely missing those crucial cues. But honestly, it's not just about avoiding discomfort, like that awful feeling of being overly stuffed. It's about experiencing a whole new level of pure pleasure and satisfaction. Imagine truly savoring every single flavor, every delicate texture, allowing each bite to be a little mini experience. Close your eyes for a moment and picture the crisp crunch of a fresh apple, the comforting warmth of a perfectly brewed coffee, or the surprising combination of spices in a favorite dish. That's truly something, isn't it? It's a world away from just mindlessly shoveling food in. It transforms eating from what often feels like a chore into a cherished moment, a small celebration in your day. You're not just fueling your body, you're truly nourishing your senses and your spirit. So how do we actually do this, you might ask? It's really not about strict rules or a complicated regimen, but rather simple, gentle shifts you can start right now. Begin by dedicating just 5 minutes at the very start of your next meal to only eat. Seriously, turn off the TV, put down the phone, and just focus on the food right there in front of you. What if your very next meal became a mini experiment in slowing down and noticing? Try taking smaller bites. Chew thoroughly, maybe even count to 10 chews for the first few bites. Notice the journey of the food in your mouth. Pay attention to the temperature, the aroma, how it actually feels on your tongue. It starts with just one bite, one moment of deliberate presence. You might even find yourself putting your fork down between bites just to really experience the pause. And when you start weaving these small shifts into your daily routine, the results aren't just about individual meals. they really start to ripple through your entire well-being, fostering a healthier relationship with food and even yourself. This isn't just about weight or digestion. It's about reducing stress, increasing enjoyment, and truly appreciating the nourishment you're giving your body. Imagine a life where food truly nourishes you, body and mind, every single day. It sounds pretty good, right? It's not about perfection. It's about practice and celebrating those small wins. Over time, these practices really become second nature, transforming not just your meal times, but your entire perspective. This isn't about dieting, deprivation, or counting calories. It's about reconnecting with your food, your body, and ultimately finding that sweet spot of true satisfaction.
Remember that initial promise of feeling completely content after a meal without eating more? Mindful eating truly makes that your everyday reality, turning every bite into a moment of genuine nourishment and joy. It's a powerful, yet gentle way to cultivate a deeper appreciation for one of life's most fundamental pleasures. Ready to give mindful eating a try? What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments what your favorite mindful eating tip is, or what you're excited to try first. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into living a more vibrant life. Stay curious, folks.